Something very strong will happen to you on this day. Be prepared. Dear Gemini, have you awakened this morning sensing a gentle whisper from deep within your soul, a subtle yet powerful intuition that something extraordinary is about to unfold? This feeling isn't random, nor is it fleeting. The universe has been gently guiding you toward a pivotal moment, one filled with profound revelations and significant shifts. As the duality of your spirit, symbolized by your twin essence, harmonizes today, expect clarity and transformation to enter your life in ways you never anticipated. Today is no ordinary day, Gemini. It's a sacred juncture, a precise alignment orchestrated by cosmic forces to illuminate the hidden truths within you. You may feel your thoughts racing faster than usual, your heartbeat quickening with anticipation, as if preparing for a journey you didn't consciously plan, but have always awaited. Something deeply meaningful and powerful is approaching, an event that promises to realign your life's path, restoring authenticity and purpose. Before we dive into this transformative journey, kindly support this channel by liking, sharing, and subscribing. Your presence here is cherished, and together we'll uncover profound beauty hidden within your Gemini soul. Gate 1. Awakening the True Self. Gemini. Today marks the beginning of profound inner awakening, one that gently but persistently calls forth your authentic self from behind the masks you've skillfully crafted over the years. You possess an extraordinary ability to adapt, effortlessly transitioning between social circles and expectations, molding your personality to suit your environment. While this skill has undoubtedly helped you navigate various situations, it has also subtly distanced you from your core essence. The version of yourself you present to the world often feels incomplete, leaving your spirit craving deeper authenticity. Consider the story of Clara, a bright Gemini who spent years effortlessly navigating social circles, adeptly adjusting her persona to fit her surroundings. At work, she was a diligent professional. Among friends, the carefree entertainer. At home, the supportive caregiver. Yet, despite her outward success, Clara often felt an inexplicable emptiness, as though something essential was missing. Gradually, she realized her flexible identity had diluted her genuine self, leaving her unsure of who she truly was when no one was watching. This phenomenon might resonate deeply with you, Gemini. You've likely experienced moments when the persona you crafted for others feels constrictive rather than liberating. Your innate desire for intellectual stimulation and constant change can sometimes lead you down a path of superficiality, a path that promises acceptance but often sacrifices authenticity. Today, however, this internal tension reaches a tipping point. A powerful force from within compels you to shed these layers and reveal the essence that has been patiently awaiting expression. The authenticity calling you forth isn't merely a gentle suggestion. It's an undeniable imperative. It is a realization that the roles you've adopted, though useful and necessary at times, can no longer define your entire existence. There's a vibrant, multifaceted individual within you, eager to integrate all the fragmented aspects into one coherent, authentic being. This revelation isn't coming gently or gradually. It's surging forth like a tidal wave, washing away the artificial constructs you relied upon for years. You may begin noticing today that situations requiring compromise or conformity suddenly feel unbearable. Conversations lacking genuine connection become tedious. Tasks without meaningful purpose feel oppressive. This growing dissatisfaction is not negative. It is a necessary discomfort, signaling your readiness for transformation. Embrace these sensations, Gemini, as they are guideposts illuminating the path toward your true self. Like Clara, who courageously began to confront her discomfort and articulate her true feelings and desires, you too have reached a critical juncture. Clara discovered immense liberation when she spoke her truth openly, initially met with surprise and resistance from those around her, but ultimately, the authenticity she expressed drew more genuine connections into her life, nurturing relationships founded on honesty and mutual respect. This powerful awakening is precisely what awaits you today, Gemini. It's time to reclaim the fragments of yourself that you've left behind in your quest to fit in or avoid conflict. The universe is supporting this reintegration, creating circumstances that compel your honesty and transparency. Do not fear the reactions of others. For those who truly value you will welcome and support this emergence wholeheartedly. Today, Your task is simply to allow this authentic energy to flow freely within you. Trust your instincts. Speak your truths with kindness but without hesitation, and watch as your reality begins to shift in alignment with your genuine nature. The universe is conspiring to facilitate your transformation, providing you with the clarity and strength needed for this vital evolution. Are you ready, Gemini, to welcome your true self with open arms? Gate 2. Embracing inner clarity. As your authentic self emerges from beneath the layers you've long worn, Gemini, a profound sense of clarity will begin to permeate every aspect of your being. Today, you'll experience moments where confusion suddenly dissolves and long-held uncertainties evaporate like morning mist under the sun's gentle rays. Situations that once perplexed you now make perfect sense, and decisions that previously paralyzed you with indecision will effortlessly flow from a place of deep knowing. This newfound clarity isn't fleeting. It's a permanent gift from the universe, guiding you toward the life you've always intuitively known was yours. Let me share with you the story of David, a fellow Gemini who spent years struggling with uncertainty about his life's direction. Gifted with sharp intellect and boundless curiosity, David constantly explored new interests, careers, hobbies, friendships, but often felt frustrated by his inability to commit fully to any one path. His mind, a whirlwind of possibilities, left him perpetually questioning, second-guessing, and doubting his choices. Despite appearing successful and adaptable to outsiders, internally David felt scattered and restless, haunted by an ever-present sense of incompleteness. But on a day not unlike this one, David woke up with unmistakable clarity, a deep inner knowing that pierced through all doubt and indecision. Suddenly, the fragmented puzzle pieces of his life came together in harmonious alignment, revealing a clear, coherent picture of his true purpose. He described his revelation as an internal voice so gentle yet unwaveringly strong that it silenced all other distracting thoughts. From that day forward, David knew precisely what he needed to do, where he wanted to go, and who he genuinely wanted to become. This powerful clarity is what you can anticipate today, Gemini. Like David, you might find yourself experiencing epiphanies about your life, your relationships, and your personal values with astonishing ease. As a Gemini, your mind is naturally agile, capable of juggling countless perspectives simultaneously. Yet, this mental agility can also become overwhelming, creating inner noise that drowns out your intuitive voice. Today, however, your intuitive voice is amplified, breaking through the mental chatter and guiding you with absolute certainty toward decisions that resonate deeply with your soul. Embrace this clarity with open arms, Gemini. Allow it to illuminate every area of your life. Perhaps you've been uncertain about a career change, hesitant to leave a situation that no longer serves you, or unclear about how to handle a relationship that drains rather than nourishes you. Today, the answers to these dilemmas will appear effortlessly, like a lantern lighting a previously shadowed path. You'll know precisely what to do, and more importantly, you'll feel an inner certainty that this clarity is authentic and trustworthy. Take notice of the physical sensations accompanying this newfound clarity. You might feel lighter, as though burdens you've unconsciously carried for years have suddenly lifted. You may experience a refreshing sense of calm amidst the usual chaos of your thoughts, as if your internal world has found its equilibrium after a long period of turbulence. These sensations validate your journey, signaling to you that you're precisely where you're meant to be. You might also encounter external confirmations of your internal clarity, synchronistic events, timely conversations, or messages that echo your inner realizations. For instance, you might find that someone unexpectedly offers support for a decision you quietly contemplated, or a conversation with a stranger might reinforce a truth you've only recently acknowledged. These synchronicities aren't mere coincidences. They are affirmations from the universe, assuring you that you're aligning perfectly with your authentic path. Remember, Gemini, that clarity doesn't mean you'll never encounter doubt or complexity again. Life will always present you with new layers and challenges, particularly given your natural curiosity and hunger for new experiences. However, the clarity you receive today creates a profound shift in how you navigate future uncertainties. Instead of becoming overwhelmed or paralyzed by options, you will possess a reliable internal compass, an intuitive sense of knowing, guiding you swiftly and confidently through life's many crossroads. Embrace today's gift wholeheartedly, Gemini. Trust the revelations that arise, Honor the truths that surface, and boldly step toward the decisions that resonate deeply within your soul. You are being granted a rare opportunity to glimpse beyond superficial distractions and societal expectations into profound reality of your truest desires. This is your moment to recalibrate your entire life, aligning your actions and choices with the clarity of your authentic self. Are you ready, Gemini, to fully embrace this luminous inner clarity and allow it to guide you toward the vibrant, purposeful life that awaits you? Gate 3. The courage to speak your truth. Gemini, as the luminous clarity of your inner self gently emerges, the next profound step awaiting you is the courage to speak your truth with unwavering authenticity. Today, your voice, often a tool you've skillfully used to charm, connect, and entertain, becomes a sacred instrument of deep authenticity and empowerment. It's time to acknowledge that your word holds extraordinary power, not just to bridge gaps and entertain minds, but to transform realities, yours and those around you. You've always possessed a gift for communication. Gemini, words flow effortlessly through you, weaving connections with ease and grace. Yet, beneath this eloquence, you often hold back from expressing your deepest truths, fearing conflict, rejection, or misunderstanding. You may even have convinced yourself that maintaining harmony requires suppressing uncomfortable honesty. However, the universe invites you now to a new paradigm, to discover that true harmony can only flourish through genuine and courageous self-expression. Take the inspiring example of Emma, a Gemini whose life appeared beautifully composed from the outside, with an enviable social circle and thriving career. Emma seemed to possess everything one might desire. Yet inside, she often felt trapped by her own silence, quietly enduring situations that compromise her emotional integrity for the sake of external peace. Fearful of losing relationships or destabilizing her carefully maintained harmony, Emma avoided confrontation and silenced her inner voice, resulting in persistent anxiety and dissatisfaction. But a powerful shift occurred on a day much like today. Emma faced a crucial moment where her silence was no longer sustainable. She spoke her truth calmly yet firmly, breaking the cycle of quiet compliance. Initially, the response was mixed. Surprise from friends who had grown accustomed to her agreeable nature, discomfort from colleagues unaccustomed to her assertiveness. But what Emma discovered was life-changing. Her relationships transformed into deeper, more honest connections, grounded in mutual respect rather than superficial agreement. Emma realized that genuine relationships thrive on honesty and vulnerability, not on carefully curated facades. Gemini, today is your Emma moment, your day to bravely voice the truths you've long suppressed. Maybe it's a personal relationship that demands an honest dialogue, a professional boundary that needs clear definition, or simply an internal acknowledgement of desires you've hesitated to admit even to yourself. Whatever truths await expression, the universe supports you in finding precise words that honor both your authenticity and the integrity of those around you. Your truth may initially feel uncomfortable to articulate, especially if it challenges the expectations others have come to hold about you. Yet, the moment you courageously express it, you'll feel a remarkable release, a sense of liberation akin to finally breathing fresh air after prolonged confinement. The authenticity you voice will not only set you free, but will inspire others around you, inviting them also to step into deeper authenticity and integrity in their own lives. As you embark on this journey, notice how the resonance of your words changes. Statements you previously whispered uncertainly now carry authority and conviction. The confidence with which you express yourself is not forceful or confrontational, but rather a serene acknowledgement of your right to authenticity. This new way of communicating emerges naturally, radiating from your core truth, leaving no room for doubt or apology. Be aware, however, that not everyone will immediately celebrate your newfound authenticity. Some may react with surprise, confusion, or even resistance. This is because your clarity and honesty will reflect back to them their own hesitations or compromises. Understand that their discomfort isn't a sign you've made a mistake. Rather, it is evidence that your truth-telling has stirred necessary growth for you and for them. Despite initial reactions, stay grounded in your truth, Gemini. Trust that this authenticity will reshape your life positively, even if the immediate effects seem uncertain or challenging. Like Emma, who ultimately discovered stronger friendships, more meaningful career opportunities, and enhanced self-worth, You too will realize that your truthful voice attracts precisely the experiences and people aligned with your genuine essence. Today, you're learning a profound spiritual lesson. True harmony cannot exist where authenticity is sacrificed. Harmony built upon silence and suppression is fragile and fleeting, while harmony established on courageous truth is enduring and deeply satisfying. This realization becomes your foundation as you move forward, shaping your interactions and relationships from now onward. Gemini, the universe calls you now to bravely stand in your truth, to honor the authentic voice within you that has patiently awaited expression. Speak from the heart, trust the clarity you've cultivated, and witness how your courageous authenticity transforms not only your life, but the lives of those around you. Are you ready, dear Gemini, to find the courage within you to express your truth, empowering your voice and transforming your reality forever? Gate 4. Standing firm in your authentic power. Gemini, as you embrace your truth and discover the immense power of your authentic voice, the universe now gently urges you to embody this newfound strength and stand firmly in your authentic power. Your journey of self-discovery is not merely about recognizing who you are, but also about holding unwavering space for your true self amidst life's shifting tides. Today, you step into the essence of your genuine authority, a quiet yet profound inner strength that radiates naturally from your soul. Your adaptability and versatility have always been remarkable strengths, Gemini. Yet, within these gifts lies the risk of losing sight of your inner core as you mold and reshape yourself to fit external circumstances. You've likely mastered the art of becoming who others need or expect you to be, making those around you comfortable while quietly sacrificing pieces of yourself. But today, the universe firmly yet lovingly reminds you, you cannot truly thrive until you stand firmly in the center of your own authenticity. Reflect on the story of Alex, a Gemini known for his charisma, wit, and ability to effortlessly connect with anyone he met. Alex was admired, popular, and seemed to have a talent for making everyone around him feel valued. Yet, beneath the charm, Alex often felt exhausted, drained by constantly adjusting his personality to match what he perceived others desired. Eventually, Alex reached a point where maintaining these external expectations became unsustainable. He realized that in his quest to please everyone else, he'd lost touch with his own desires, dreams, and values. Like Alex, you too may have reached the crucial realization that your authentic power can no longer remain hidden or compromised. Today, the energy within you insists that you fully embrace who you genuinely are, without apologies, without justifications. It invites you to realize that your true strength isn't found in pleasing others or avoiding discomfort, but in being courageously authentic and unshakably grounded in your inner truth. Standing firm in your authentic power doesn't mean becoming rigid or inflexible. On the contrary, Gemini, your strength is beautifully nuanced, able to remain open-minded and compassionate while unwaveringly anchored in your core beliefs and values. Today, you'll discover that authentic power is gentle yet resolute, kind yet uncompromising, inviting yet clear about boundaries. It is this balanced energy that enables you to remain true to yourself, even when faced with pressure to conform or revert to old patterns. You may notice others reacting differently as you embody this newfound power. Some may feel inspired by your presence, drawn toward your clarity and confidence. Others might become uncomfortable, sensing a shift they don't fully understand. Recognize that their reactions are reflections of their own inner struggles, not judgments upon your authenticity. Allow them the space to adjust to your transformation without feeling responsible for their discomfort. When Alex began standing firm in his authenticity, his relationships initially underwent a period of adjustment. Friends and colleagues accustomed to his agreeable nature were uncertain about how to respond to this newfound assertiveness. Yet, over time, something remarkable happened. Those who truly valued Alex for who he was, rather than who they expected him to be, celebrated his courage and authenticity. His relationships deepened and became more meaningful, built upon mutual honesty rather than fragile compromise. Today, Gemini, you too may experience a similar transformation in your relationships and life circumstances. You might witness situations rearranging themselves to better align with your authentic self. Opportunities and people that resonate with your genuine frequency will naturally gravitate toward you, while circumstances that no longer match your true energy might gently fall away. Trust this natural process, knowing that the universe is orchestrating events precisely to support your highest good. Standing firm in your authenticity also means embracing profound inner peace that arises when you no longer compromise your true self for temporary approval. It is a realization that the validation you've long sought externally can now be found internally, anchored within your heart and soul. You'll discover a deep sense of self-assurance that isn't reliant upon others' opinions or reactions, freeing you to fully express yourself without hesitation. Gemini, today's invitation is clear. Fully embody the powerful, authentic version of yourself that has long awaited expression. Allow yourself to experience the joy, fulfillment, and profound sense of integrity that accompanies standing unwaveringly in your truth. Trust that your authentic presence will naturally inspire and uplift others, even those initially resistant or unsure. Are you ready, Gemini, to step fully and fearlessly into your authentic power, confidently standing firm in the beautiful truth of who you truly are? Gate 5. Integrating your authentic self. Gemini, as you courageously embrace your authentic voice and stand firmly in your newfound power, the final and most transformative step now awaits you. Fully integrating this profound authenticity into every aspect of your life. Integration is a sacred act of aligning your external reality completely with your inner truth, allowing a genuine essence of who you are to effortlessly shape your relationships, decisions, and experiences. Today, the universe supports you in weaving your authenticity seamlessly into your everyday existence, creating harmony and coherence like never before. Your dual nature often leads you to compartmentalize different parts of yourself, Gemini. You excel at presenting various aspects of your personality to suit different situations and relationships. Yet, this adaptability sometimes fragments your inner experience, making you feel as though you're living multiple parallel lives, each partially true, but none entirely reflective of your whole self. Today, you are invited to integrate these diverse facets, uniting them into a unified, harmonious identity that feels deeply authentic and whole. Consider the inspiring example of Sarah, a creative Gemini who had always kept her artistic passions separate from her professional life. She feared that her artistic self wouldn't be taken seriously in her corporate career, believing these two identities were fundamentally incompatible. As a result, Sarah felt perpetually fragmented, a sensation of incompleteness lingering despite her outward success. Eventually, the emotional toll of maintaining these separate lives became overwhelming, pushing her to a breaking point. On a day much like today, Sarah decided to merge these two seemingly contradictory parts of herself. She began openly sharing her creativity and unique perspectives at work, initially apprehensive but driven by a powerful inner force of authenticity. To her surprise, her colleagues not only welcomed her artistic insights, but deeply appreciated the fresh energy she brought. Sarah's integrated identity didn't diminish her professional credibility. Rather, it enhanced it, opening unexpected doors of opportunity and connection. Gemini, Sarah's experience mirrors the integration journey you're embarking on today. Perhaps, like Sarah, you've held back parts of your authentic self, believing they would not fit neatly into your established roles or relationships. However, the universe now gently reminds you that true fulfillment emerges only when every aspect of your being, intellectual, emotional, spiritual, creative, is embraced, honored, and integrated fully into your daily life. Integration doesn't imply losing your flexibility or adaptability. It enhances them, empowering you to move through life confidently, knowing your core identity remains intact. You'll discover the incredible ease and energy efficiency that arises from being consistently and transparently yourself, no longer needing to manage multiple personas or hide aspects of your truth. Today, allow yourself to explore practical ways to integrate your authenticity into your daily routines, interactions, and decisions. Begin by consciously observing areas of your life where you still feel fragmented or inauthentic. Is it in your professional life, your relationships, your social circles, or perhaps within your family dynamic? Gently acknowledge these areas, not with judgment but with compassionate curiosity, recognizing them as spaces awaiting your authentic integration. As you take small, courageous steps toward full authenticity, you might initially experience discomfort or uncertainty. This discomfort is natural. It signals that integration is indeed taking place, breaking old habits and patterns. Trust that this brief turbulence leads to deeper stability and clarity, much like crossing through storm clouds before reaching clear skies. As Sarah found, integrating authenticity often inspires those around you, creating ripple effects of honesty, vulnerability, and genuine connection. Your authenticity acts as a powerful beacon, illuminating paths toward greater integrity for those in your circle. Friends, family, colleagues, and acquaintances will recognize and resonate with the sincerity emanating from your integrated self, sparking their own journeys toward deeper truthfulness and alignment. Moreover, the integration process transforms how you experience life's challenges. Obstacles no longer fragment or overwhelm you. Instead, you approach them confidently and clearly, guided by the unwavering certainty of your integrated identity. Your inner compass becomes highly attuned, effortlessly directing you toward experiences aligned with your highest truth. Gemini, today marks a profound milestone, the beginning of your fully integrated, authentically empowered life. Embrace this transformative moment with open arms, trusting completely in your inner guidance and the universe's unwavering support. Allow yourself to experience the joy, freedom, and boundless fulfillment that accompany living an authentically integrated existence. You are no longer fragmented, Gemini. You are whole, unified, and beautifully authentic. Are you ready to celebrate this harmonious integration of your true self, stepping forward into a life that fully honors the magnificent essence of who you genuinely are? Conclusion: a journey fulfilled, a life transformed. Dear Gemini, today you've journeyed deeply into your soul, reclaiming and integrating the powerful authenticity that has always existed within you. This isn't merely the end of a day. It's a profound beginning of a transformed life, rich with authenticity, clarity, and unwavering self-trust. You courageously walk to the gates of awakening, clarity, authentic expression, firm strength, and holistic integration, each step bringing you closer to the vibrant essence of who you truly are. In the days and weeks ahead, you will notice profound shifts manifesting around you, reflecting the inner changes you embrace today. Relationships will become more genuine and meaningful, opportunities more aligned with your true purpose, and your daily experiences will resonate harmoniously with your authentic frequency. Challenges will no longer diminish your spirit. Instead, they'll further illuminate your resilience and the strength you've cultivated within. Gemini, recognize this moment as a sacred rebirth, a powerful reclamation of the life you were always meant to live. The universe celebrates your courage and authenticity, promising abundant support as you continue on this beautiful path of self-discovery and truth. As you reflect upon today's transformation, I warmly invite you to share your experiences, thoughts, and insights in the comments. Your voice is precious, your journey inspiring, and your story a beacon of hope for countless others. Embrace this newfound authenticity with joy, knowing you are deeply valued and profoundly supported. Thank you for walking this path with me today. Dear Gemini, remember, this is only the beginning of a magnificent new chapter, one that fully honors your heart, your voice, and your beautifully authentic soul.